Hey everybody, Raf Rosa here with Framerate. Today I'm going to be playing one of my all-time favorite games. It's for the Sega Dreamcast, as you may or may not just saw. It's by Climax Entertainment. I believe it was made in the year 2000. Now the reason I'm playing this game, which is Stalkers, is because it's a very, very lesser known game. Not many people know about it. At least a lot of people I talk to do not know about this game, which is a shame because it has some really cool mechanics in it. Things like monster raising. There's dungeon crawling, which the dungeons are procedurally generated, which is pretty cool. It's kind of roguelike, back when roguelike wasn't a thing. The music's really good. So this is a sequel to an SNES game called Lady Stalker that came out in 1995, I believe, but that was only in Japan. Lady Stalker, in turn, was a sequel to a game called Land Stalker for the Genesis. I believe that came out in 94, I'm not sure. But if you ever played those games, you might see some familiar faces. I would be surprised if you played those games, especially Lady Stalker, since it only came out in Japan, like I said. Now, the premise of this game is not all too special. Basically, a bunch of heroes from different worlds all end up somehow in the same world, and they have to figure out why they're there, what they're doing there, and how to get back to their respective worlds. So here's our main hero, the first hero you meet, Sword. Yep, his name is Sword. Dreamcast was a pretty powerful system back in the day. I had some really good looking games, for the time that is. Too bad it lived a short life. Oh, also, you might notice some weird graphical glitches. That's because I am emulating it. I do own it, the physical copy, but it's just much easier to pop in an emulator, throw the CD in my CD drive. But if you do have a Dreamcast, I highly, highly recommend you buy this game. It's too bad there was no voice acting in this game. I do know at least one other Dreamcast game that had voice acting. Nice little flourish there. But yeah, as I was talking about voice acting, Grandia 2, also one of my favorite JRPGs, is on the Dreamcast, and it has awesome voice acting. So we're about to enter our first dungeon. The Clock Tower, I believe it's called. A buddy of mine and I used to play this as kids. He had the Dreamcast, and I'd go over his house almost every weekend, and we would rent this game almost every week from Blockbuster, and we would just try to play it and beat it. We never did beat it, I believe, back then, but we got incredibly far. That book has nothing written in it. Oh, also, I'm playing in a 4:3 ratio, just so I don't stretch it out. Looks pretty bad stretched out. And here we go with our first dungeon. So as you can see, things have changed. And Sword is pretty confused. Game obviously points it out. Alright, let's do it. So like I mentioned, this game's a roguelike. Now, every time you enter a dungeon, you drop down to level 1, you and your companions. And you can only carry 4 items. The higher level you get in the dungeon, the more items you can carry. But yeah, you have to make sure you only bring in... Ooh, wow, I found an ace sword plus 2 already. That's pretty good. So, the way attacks work, they are based on your item, your weapon. So, you know, the longsword might have different attacks than the ace sword, might have different attacks from another sword kind of thing. So I'll be equipping that as it's better. Cool. So, let me switch the map. There we go, let's leave it there. So, as you can see, as I walk through the map, the squares turn green, or the segments rather, or yellow. Yellow means I can search them, and if I search them, sometimes an item will pop up like that E-sword did earlier. However, it takes up vitality, as you can see in my life bar right there. It's basically hunger, so if I search too much, if I run around too much, if I wait around too much, my vitality will go down, and once it hits 0, I'll start taking damage. Now, I'm not going to bother reading these signboards because I already know how to play the game. It's just tutorial stuff. Let me see if I can find any items. No items. Alright, let's go to the next floor. So, as you fight and level up, you can, you get skill points, and you are able to allocate those points to various stats. Like, let's say I need a certain amount of strength to use a sword. I can, you know, level up, and at the end of the floor, I can put my stats into strength and hopefully be able to use that sword. Oop, I heard an enemy. There he is, little goblin. Alright, so here's the battle system. It's turn-based. I guess it's not really a strategy RPG per se, but each of your combatants are in these squares, and you can have 4 people in a party, obviously, and your attacks, wow, these attacks aren't great. Your attacks can have range, so some attacks might not be able to reach the back row, but I can now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this guy. Wow. See you, little buddy. Nice. Found some boots. See that little sad face? That means I can't equip it. Oh, I mean, you can equip it, but you can't, like, really use its skills, so I need 1 dexterity point. I'll equip it for now, though. Oh, boots +1. I lucky day. Alright, see, I have 4 items and I'm only level 1, so I'm already over encumbered. Oh, I guess I can just drop boots. Yeah, so when you drop items, you can't pick them back up, so you gotta be very, very sure that you want to drop something. Cool. Oh, whoops, where'd my map go? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Yeah. Cool. So that was the second floor. Didn't gain any levels, so we fought one guy. Alrighty then. Signboards. I don't really care. Oop. Oh, nice. A heavy sword. Oh, also, yeah. Dude, do I drop the long sword? I'll drop the ring fruit. Yeah, I don't need that right now. I'll use it. Oh, I'm sorry. Vitality isn't the hunger. That purple bar next to me is a hunger. Vitality is for using skills. It's my skill points. So, let's see if this heavy sword's any better. It's not better, surprisingly. Wow. Okay, so I won't use it. Probably sell it. Alright, let's continue on. The tutorial dungeon isn't really, isn't that interesting, huh? That's okay. We'll get to more interesting stuff. I hear more enemies. That's the exit. Don't want to do that yet. It's a signboard. Stop. Alright, kill this goblin real quick. There we go. Here's the level. Let's fight this goblin. See you later, buddy. Oh, nice. I need to stop finding good. Oh, yeah, I grew level, so I can actually pick it up. Cool. Wow, that brings my evade down, but it brings my armor up a good amount, so I'm gonna equip it. Alright. So, obviously, well, that's lame. Obviously, when you get a higher level, the lower level enemies give you less experience. Let's see. Alright, looks like I found everything. So let's go. There we go, 1 point. So I need dexterity, right? So here you can like scroll through your items and just check them and see what you need for their mastery. It looks like I'm good now. Boss room. It's looking like it. Yep, there it is. There's the boss. Alright, fire. Probably should have that. That's okay. Hopefully I don't die. slash this anymore. Root slash this anymore. Kill me? Oh yeah, I got this. Just barely win this one. And here it is. Oh yeah, each boss has this dying animation that plays after you kill him. It's pretty great. It's like, thanks for holding on that frame forever. And now you just exit. And it'll give you a ring. Nice. So captures exactly what it sounds like. So out I jump of the clock tower. And here I am. I also have to say that this is one of my favorite character themes, is Sword's theme. Nice clothes, yeah, sure. Mystery old man, not mysterious, he's a mystery old man. So, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm taking my time here just so you guys can get the story. It's a little presumptuous calling you master. Alright. Master wasn't happy with that. It's like, alright, why is this my job? Right. That's my man. It's like, all right, thanks for the explanation. Bye. Shrugs. Look at Mud, he's so happy looking. Damn, Sword. It's a little rude. Alrighty then, let's go check out my new digs. Wow, it's a dump. Alrighty then, so now that the introductions are done, well actually, let me start storing some items, because I can only take 4 into any dungeon. Oh, also, you'll notice that the numbers, like the modifiers on items go away once you beat the dungeon. So this A sword plus 2 is now just a regular A sword. It's kind of lame, but that's how it works. So let me just figure out which weapon is better. This better? It's better penetration, but not attack. What about this? Worse penetration, same attack. Oh, I'll keep the A sword. I'll deposit both of those. Fine, I will save. Oh, no. Spoiler alert. Alrighty then, let's roll out to the next dungeon. So as you can see, there are a lot of different parts to this world. Oh, right. Forgot about this cutscene. Look at this cute little dog. It's like 6 polygons. It's great. Oh, Nala. what's happening here. That mountain just came from the sky. Cool. Sword's having a bad day. So let's check it out. Alright, buddy. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Alright, bye. Alright, let's go to Fire Mountain, the first real dungeon. Oh, you don't have the hero's crest, Zunda. Sorry, buddy. Alrighty then, Fire Mountain. I forget how many levels there are in here. How many floors, rather. Bunch of enemies, though. Nice. That's useful. Okay, Roller and Goblin. Let's fight them all. Now, I can capture enemies, but there's a couple that I usually go with the first two I capture, or three, so I'm gonna hold off for a bit and wait until I get, like, good monsters that I want. I might get a Goblin, though. Goblins aren't bad. I'll try capturing them. I got defended. Alright. Let's capture this guy. So it's kind of Pokemon-esque. They don't evolve or anything like that. Nice, capture them. They don't evolve, but you can have up to, I forget how many monsters. You can have 3 out at any given time to fill out your party. And they're pretty useful. Nice. Oh, nice. In this game, later on, you definitely need a lot of fruit to keep your hunger up. Sometimes it gets really absurd. Alright, since I already have the Goblin, let's kill these guys. So, as you saw when I beat the first dungeon, the tutorial dungeon, I got a new title and I unlocked new skills. That's how you persistently get better. The titles and the skills that come with it. That's why it's kind of like if you swap to a new need dexterity, right? Or maybe not on. Nope, I'm good on dex. So let's put 1 into strength. Yeah, let's put both into strength. Why not? Anyway, as I was saying, swapping out monsters. Oh, I should have released the Goblin. I'll do that next floor. Swapping out monsters is kind of annoying because then you kind of have to grind them back up to the certain level to get the same skills. You'll see what I mean. Okay. I probably should taking out goblins, but that's fine. These guys are no threat. Alright, it's always 100 experience points to a level. In case you are wondering. Man, tons of goblins. Alright. Why do you always defend your farm? Oh yeah, you sometimes get random bonuses. I honestly don't remember why that happens. But it does. It's kind of like a critical, I guess. I'm getting a lot of good items that'll help me later on throughout the dungeons. Don't have Mega yet. The battle theme is pretty great too. I really like the battle theme. The baseline. Alright, now let me not forget to take out Goblin. One dexterity. Slows digestion rate, that's good. Allies, Goblin. Oh yeah, so see how it says unregistered? If he dies and he's unregistered, he'll be gone forever. You'll see what I mean by registration later. There he is. Hey, buddy. Let's do it. Let's go up. It's probably just gonna weave back around anyway. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, here's an armor. Cool. Is that him? I definitely want to capture him. So I'll weaken him up. Alright, let me try to capture 60% pop. Alright, that's hopefully gonna happen. Come on, come on. Can I see it? Nice. Yeah, the camera's kinda bad. Alright, cool. So I'll let Goblin take care of that guy. Oh, he has no fatality. So when you have no fatality, or not enough fatality, you can still do an attack, it's just going to be incredibly weak. And he missed anyway, that's okay. Goblin will catch up in level soon. Oh, that's kind of so bad. Alright. Goblin's gonna move over there to not die. Yikes. Alright, Goblin. Good luck. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Lame. Sorry, Goblin. Hopefully I find a revived fruit or something. Yeah, whatever. Let me kill these guys. Okay, well, that was not a great start for Goblin. Sort of healed booth, yeah, okay. I wish it was help, wow, healed hunger. So let's go up here. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, he loves me. Alright, well, sorry, buddy. I'm not capturing the roller because there's another enemy that I want to round out my party later on. So yeah. Although I think at the next save point I'm going to stop. Oh, heavy sword +3. That might be better. Let's see. That's... yeah, I'll try it. That's probably exit. Let's exit. Alright, go the other way. Cool. So guys, I think I'm going to call it here after I save. So actually, let me explain the fast save mechanic. Basically, it's like a suspend. Like I can just stop here, but if I load, I have to come right here again. And that save will get erased. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching the first episode of Time Stalkers, and I will see you guys later.